Good afternoon and welcome back to Andy's Auditorium. As ever, I'm your host Andy, and today we're going to be taking a look at Paramount Scares box set Volume 1 and Volume 2. So I have done a video before on Volume 1, but I thought since I'm doing Volume 2 today, I'll bring out Volume 1 again and just sort of do a video for them together. And this was been requested now by a couple of people when I did my sort of tour the other week. So yeah. They were quite big at the time, so Volume 1 came out a couple of years ago now. There wasn't one last year, sadly. But first of all, the artwork is just absolutely fantastic. I love how they've sort of brought everything together, and yeah, I just really like it. On the back there's nothing, but yeah. Great design. I'm a bit disappointed they didn't do one last year. So you get this Fangora special some magazine, and it sort of goes a bit about some of the films that are included. So I'm actually trying to remember now what is included. So Rosemary's Baby was one, which I have to confess I've never watched. Pet Cemetery, which I have watched. Sweeney Todd. Now this was a mystery title at the time, so you didn't actually know what was going to be in it, and all the sort of previews weren't allowed to say what the movie was, and it was the only way of actually getting the film. It's available separately now. And then Crawl was the other one, and I missed out on the 4K steelbook when it first came out, so that was one of the main reasons of getting this. I wanted it on the 4K, but now it's going to be republished a bit later on in the year, so I'll be able to get the steelbook. And then Smile as well, which I've watched. Can't say it was actually over clean, Smile, but I need to rewatch it. Then you get some stickers, not that I would ever use them, and yeah, but they're pretty cool. Now the really nice thing about Paramount Scares is they come with their own sort of slip covers, and I think they look really cool. I love how they all match. This is where it's going to be embarrassing now because as you can see it's sealed, never watched them, but this comes with Dolby Vision, and sort of, what else does it come with? It doesn't even come in stereo by the looks of it. It is mono, so I know it's quite an old film, but I will watch it. So that was Rosemary's Baby, and then this one, so we've got Smile, and it's quite cool because you can see all the back sort of matching the style. Now I have watched this, I just had it on 4K, but yeah. The slips are really sort of what make this set. Then Pet Cemetery, and again I have watched this. It's just I've not watched it from this set. I've got to count myself, and this is kind of freaky. You can see it's just got the Paramount Scares logo there. And then the mystery title, Sweeney Todd, which I've not actually watched, as you can see, on 4K. But at the time, that was quite cool. And then probably my favourite one of the set, Crawl. Now, I'm a big physical media fan, as you can appreciate, but I did actually watch that one digitally. But yeah, I do like the cover on that one. So yeah, that's Paramount Scares Volume 1. It'd be really good to hear what people's favourite film is from that set. And at the time I don't think it was a bad price. It was like, I want to say $80. I could be completely wrong because it was a few years ago now. But yeah, great set, and I love the design. Then we come to Volume 2. What I like about this is the green. It just makes it stand out a lot more, and you can probably see a bit more detail. Camp Crystal Lake there, which is a bit of a spoiler alert for what's in this one. But yeah, really love the design on this one, and you know, it's similar to the other one. This one, it has actually got a bit of design on the back. So this one I think came out 2 years ago, and you know, it's very similar to the first set. So you've got the Fangora magazine, So we have, just go through it. Breakdown, which I wouldn't really class as a horror. I was surprised it was included in this, but did really enjoy it, and the transfer is very cool. Great film if you've not seen it. Then at the time, this was the only way of getting Friday the 13th Part 2 on 4K, and I'm not actually sure if it's out on 4K yet. I think it is, but at the time this was the only way of sort of getting it. I just missed one there. No. And then we got Orphan First Kill, which I've not watched. Gotta be honest, not watched that one. World War Z, which is the theatrical cut, that was a hot topic at the time of this being released. A lot of questions of whether or not the 4K was going to include the director's cut, and it didn't, basically. It was a lot of guessing, I think, but sadly it didn't. And you get this poster, which is pretty cool. Not something I would personally display, but it's pretty cool. Then you get some sort of badges, so Camp Crystal Lake, and there's a World War Z one at the back there. You get like another badge here. I mean, I can only assume these sets didn't really sell as well as they'd hoped if they've not redone them. Pretty cool. Good basher. Which is a shame. Yeah, it is a shame because, as I said, I do like the sets. Now, as you can see, similar to the first set, these all have their own sort of style, and I just think they're really uniformed and they look really great. So here we've got Friday the 13th Part 2. I was just looking at the details on that one. 5.1, and I've seen this film, obviously, like probably most people, but not watched it recently. So you're all doomed. Then we've got Breakdown, which, as I said, is great film, and the transfer was good. Then we've got Orphan First Kill, which, as I say, I've not watched, so if anyone can tell me if it's any good, I will watch it at some point. And then I just realised, there is only 4 films in this one, World War Z, which I have watched, but although it says a certain rated, that is correct. It's just it's on the Blu-ray version, not the 4K. So it's a good set. I'm not quite sure it's as strong as the first set. Not only do you get one less film, but I just think the first set was a bit sort of more linked in with horror. But Friday the 13th would always give it a good boost. That's the set. So be good to hear sort of people's thoughts, and I think this one was a pretty decent price as well. But I do like sets like this where you've got sort of different artwork and they all sort of match. So there we go. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.